Okay. Hello to all the TBC family. It's a great privilege for me today to welcome you to another new live broadcast, which will permit us to really iron out, understand more betterly the dreams and the mission and the vision of which this great community has for all of us. This is your humble servant, Gildas Mufo, and this is my 28th live broadcast. So thank you to have always been with me, to all those that have always videos, and I really gratefully appreciate you. I give a great shout out to all the big leaders out there, starting by the voice of TBC Randy, which has really been a very great source of inspiration for me. I thank him very much. I thank Mr. Mbe Derrick, one of the send button presenter, who is the English send button meeting. Please, I've been missing our podcast for quite a while just because I had studio. If you've looked in my past videos, my videos were not so that well, but I've tried with time to build a very good studio where I can serve you the more, I serve myself the more, where my voice can be heard the more, and where we can share very interesting things as far as the TBC community is concerned. So I highly welcome everybody to this podcast. It's a great privilege for me to be here today. And the topic that we are going to talk about today, I assure you, it will unlock the ideas you have about being in this live broadcast today. Why are you not having cash flow? Those are some of the questions we're going to explore today. And the topic that we are going to talk about today, if you are in this live broadcast today, you already be fired in you and ready to cash flow in the areas of the community. So I thank to be part of this great family. I greet my brothers from Bangladesh. I'm already seeing one present here. You're highly welcome, Ishak. I will be coming to you very later. And I will set the value
Hello,
of this
hi,
live
how are you, my
broadcast.
bro?
I'm going to put in a good number of things to share together. So, looking at the topic, so you few minutes, let me push show or let me put in place what I have for you. So later on, I'm going to call upon you and then we're going to it together. Okay. Today in this live broadcast, time and I've gone through a good number of podcasts. I've listened to a good number of community that are doing it, that are cash flowing, that are making great things, and I've come to realize that what having TBC is not sufficient, but you are the market. You are your market. You are your market. What do I mean by you are your market? And you make the things that has to do with this statement. You are your market. You are your market is a statement of which I've really thought upon it, and I saw that is the most interesting thing for us to have. And if we want to have cash flow, cash flow is a good number of us entered into TBC because we wanted to have cash flow. Most of us would not have been in TBC. You have the money. How can you unlock is the question we need to answer. Maybe you say, oh, this is this, that is this, and you're going to know that you are the market of yourself. And being the market of yourself, you are the voice of the community by your own doing. And you need not to ask a lot of questions to admin. You see this first question, which is saying that word. Let me try to make it to be a little bigger. The question is says, do you know how to cash flow daily in TBC without the assistance of anyone else? Do you know how to cash flow daily in TBC without the assistance of anyone else? If so, you are a TBC master. Guys, I will paraphrase by saying, why are you not a TBC master? You are not a TBC master because what? You don't know your market. You don't know you are a market. You don't know to sell who you are. You don't know how to go about selling what you have as TBC. Most people thought that entering TBC, the money they have in there, it just rub their hands and say, gosh, this money is interesting. But guys, you need to unlock that money. To unlock that money is no any other person earth but you particularly. Now, I will take you through this article. And in this article, I'm going to read and ask a question. This leads us to the second question that admin still posts on a poster that I picked on the blog, which ask you a question. Why am I looking at questions today? Because questions are the greatest eye opening to the answers to all of us. And being part and parcel of this live broadcast today, I bet you will go here with a different mindset and you will start cash flowing from every area of TBC. The second question goes thus: creating millions and billionaires. We are creating millionaires and billionaires. Do you want to be one of them? Which position do you want? Do you want to be a millionaire or do you want to be a billionaire? All the answers to that questions are turned to you, and they are turned to you for you to ask this question. You are your market. You are your market. You are the one to determine whether you're a billionaire or you are a millionaire. And for you to answer this question, whether you are a billionaire, or to understand why admin is asking these questions this way, I will take you to the third article, which is going to go a long way to make us understand why we all the time we are saying that word. It takes only you to make cash flow in TBC. It takes only you to follow steps to make cash flow in TBC. It's just that because we have overcarried with the emotion of what I want to make cash. Cash is good. Cash is good for everybody. We need to pay bills. We need to grow the community, but we need to pay bills. But how do we ask the question? What is the state of our minds? How do we see things? How do we go around things? Now, I will take you to this other article, and in this article, I'm going to read an aspect of this article. You will understand why, if you're not been asking the right question, you won't have gotten the right answers. And you will understand why you have not been cash flowing from $500 to $1,000 weekly. Is because me also, I'm included in it. I'm in TBC for long, but I've not been cash flowing. It's just because I never understood the system. I never understood how to ask myself the question. I was thinking that it's admin that's supposed to answer the question in my place. I was thinking that it's admin that's supposed to. The system is already there. The system is already there. Why will you not use the system in order to cash flow? You have come to TBC to make money. You have come to TBC to sit and wait for somebody. You have come to TBC to make money. I do believe that you need to understand the system in order to cash flow. But let's get not just to fold your hands. You need to understand the system, fit yourself, plug yourself into the system. Of our main issues with the tree of life. Everything in the tree of life needs to be put in place and in the right position. You will start cash flowing. And for you to cash flow, are you asking yourself the right questions? Are you doing the right things? Now, I will take you through this article. We're not going to read it all. We're going to run through it, and I will try to show to you to tell you that what you need to cash flow. Now, this article is all about the topic is all about here is the topic here. The topic is all about what type of questions you need to ask yourself. What type of question? For you to be a market, you need to ask the what do I need to do? How will I need to do it? So that the basic running questions that you need to carry along with you. Now, if you ask yourself the right questions, you will definitely have the right answer. And if you ask yourself the right questions, you will definitely have the right answer. And you can make cash flow. The cash flow in TBC. Guys, most of us are not making cash flow the way admin has dictated is because we're not following the system. Now, let me read this part of the article that gives the grounds or lay the parent rock of this live broadcast for today. And I excuse for my French community, I will make this same live broadcast in the evening as from 10 p.m. So follow me by 10 p.m. You will get the realities of the live broadcast. Now, it goes thus. Financial leverage such as this can only be found within the circles of the elite who use platform trading to access it, where money is basically created out of this thin air. If you do any research at all in this subject, your eyes will pop out of your head when you discover what is available to the elites. It's crazy. They can invest like $1 billion and get paid like $1 billion a week on a 5 years contract. It's a big secret, but it is all over the internet. Everybody has access to it. It's all over the internet. Lou, the crazy part is it is true. Do you think the elite put in $1 billion of work in each week? Do you think they are taking $1 billion of weekly risk? Hello? Or hell no. What good enough for the goose is also good enough for the garden, as the saying goes. What is good for the elite is also good for us. It means that we are not asking the right questions, we are not doing the right things. The elites have always had the power to end poverty, and these days it would have only taken a few keystrokes on a computer to do it. That is how most of the money is created today. By the way, but instead they have us all running around chasing our tails and becoming more miserable each passing year. What a total waste of human potential has spread throughout humanity within this modern world. TBC was designed to give its members massive financial leverage and a way out of the mess the elite has created. Yet, in spite of this grand gift of humanity, some of you are paralyzed by the question you are asking. So some of us, TBC was created for financial leverage, but some of us are not making cash flow. We are paralyzed by the question we ask ourselves. This is the precision and mean is giving here. Gosh, wow. Why wouldn't these things enter my head before time? Now I'm understanding them, guys. I'm cash flowing. I would not miss even $1 or $1 a week. Now I'll continue. As though the answer would even make a difference. You see, the ones make a lot of money in TBC, the ones making a lot of money in TBC do not start by asking all the questions first. In fact, most of the questions they ask were directed. That means that what? Those who are cash flowing in TBC never ask questions to admin, never ask questions out of the questions to themselves. Meaning that what? They start asking themselves, how can I make money? Why is XWYZ making money, cash flowing every day from $100 to $1,000, and I cannot make even a dime? So they start asking these questions to themselves. This is the most important area I really want us to catch. The most important answer are found from within ourselves. The most important answers are found from within ourselves. How many Kringles gift can I give out a day, since they are practically unlimited? How many ways can I accept payment when someone wants to pay me for some of my Kringles? How can I become more likable in the world? Since people usually do business with someone they like, who do I want to partner with inside of the community? These are the questions, guys. These are the questions you need to ask yourself. These are the questions. Do you understand why these self-directed questions are the most important? Because they empower you. The self-directed questions empower you, give you the energy, give you the understanding, give you the bold mind, give you the passion to go about talking TBC without fear of person, without being weak in spirit when people say, no, gosh, that is the messy things, that thing is not working, that thing is a scam, that thing. The questions you ask yourself, they empower you. You have control over you. You have very little control over anything. or anyone else in your world. You have control only over you. Admin does not have control over you. You have control only over you, not over any other body else in the world around you. Why wait for anything? Why are you waiting for cash flow? There is another statement that put it this way: waiting is failure. Waiting is failure because in any due time in life, delayance will always occur. So if you're waiting, you're failing. So you are not making cash flow because you're waiting. We are not making cash flow because we are waiting. I was in the show, but as I'm understanding these live broadcasts that I'm making here, guys, my waiting has changed. So waiting is failure. So you should not wait. Let me say this: why wait for anything? Get going. You really don't need to know all the answers in order to make money in TBC today. Get educated along the way by reading the blog. Yeah, this is the blog, guys. I'm reading it from the blog. Get ready. Get yourself educated. Give yourself knowledge. Give yourself financial literacy. Understand money. Get embraced with money. Understand what is money. Be familiar with money. Let money be your friend. Be in love with money. Like money. Understand financial analysis. So get educated along the way by reading the blog here. Follow the script training inside the Kringer Cashback. The script, everything has been given. We rename that get paid today. Show up to the meeting with your leaders in TBC. We are going for meeting. Show up for meetings with your leaders. Let your leaders impact you. Those that are already cash flowing, those are the ones you should follow. Those are the ones you should listen to the talk. I mean, said it one time. If you want to cash flow, watch in the community and see how they are making it, and go and join with them. As I'm making it, as I'm putting this information to you, I do not take anything externally to make cash flow in TBC. Everything I'm making in TBC, or everything that has urged me to be making it great, is within me. It's my personal decision. I've taken it upon me to have payoffs in TBC by standing realities of the leaders that are in the TBC community. I subscribed to Randy cash flow coaching last week because I want to educate myself. I want to fill my mind. I want to fill myself before I make my market. You guys, if you're not yet your market, this is your market. Let your voice be heard. Let what you have in your tummy or your belly get out to the people. Tell them what you feel. Tell them what you have as ideas. They will buy your realities. And it goes further to end with this. Watch the leaders that are now in TBC, excuse me, and ask yourself how you can be more like them so you can have similar results. Ask yourself. The questions are not to be asked to somebody, they are to be asked to you. So I will read this paragraph before I come to you in the blog, and let's see how we can go about it. Sometimes the answers you are seeking from admin may confuse you. Some of you have never have ever hired an employee to work for you, or never have led a team before. You have no reference point that would otherwise come from personal experience. This is why I'm cautious when I supply answers to questions. I do my best to stay inside the Goldilocks zone when I'm addressing community. The minutiae of my job has very little to do with your role in TBC. Trust me, I'm doing the best job I can, and even I don't have all the answers. This is a journey for all of us today. I really just want all of you to find empowerment, and that leads back to yourself. These are the result. I just want you to find empowerment that leads to you, that leads you back to you. All the questions in TL. So you are the voice of TBC. You are the. So the economy is where it is today because of you. The TBC economy is emerging now. It doesn't exist yet. The TBC economy is emerging. It's a process. It's on the way, and you are the one to make it grow. It's all about your decisions. The TBC currency does not exist now. We are distributing it globally. We are in the distribution economy. We are not selling TBC, guys. We are distributing it. Are you aware that you don't even have to have a send button in order to do your part in distributing it? Don't you know already that you don't have to wait for migration get your send button turned on? This was far back when we were still in the other areas. So I can shut the screen now and make us to really discuss on this topic, because it's all about what? To find empowerment and then lead you back to yourself. So this topic, you are your market. It means that what? You need to go into you find the empowerment in you, and you come back and you try to do everything to do what is best for you. My humble leaders or my brothers from the other side of the world, I highly welcome you. So I just tried that. You should wait. Let me do the presentation of what I had for you before we come and comment on it. So you are your market. Ishrak, I will ask you the first question. Are you sure you are your market in TBC from the presentation I've just given? Let me try to unmute you and continue. So you have the floor. You have the
Sound.
mic. You can talk now. Ishrak, you can go on. Ishrak, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, now you hear. Now you hear. Now you
Yeah,
hear,
I'm hearing.
bro.
Yeah, I'm getting you right now. Okay, you can go.
Now, thank you, everybody. I am happy to join with you. I am here, coming here. Only I want to learn more and more. And you are a good trainer, I think, and I hope you are a really good trainer. You teach me like this, and here is joined with our. A leader, he's joined this TBC community to 2016. This is my
Uh,
brother, Nader bro. He also joined with
mm,
your broadcast. So
okay.
this is
Okay.
I see what you say, what you show us. This is the nice theme and nice program. The cash flow program is nice program. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
see everything. And our leader, you joined with last day, Mizanur
Yeah.
Rahman Mizan. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he apply a like apps, Bangla apps, Bengali for our
Mm-hmm.
language, like this translation,
Mm-hmm.
this what do you say, what do you
Mm-hmm.
show, this like translation in Bangla. That's easy for us, because we are Bengali,
Okay.
we are
Okay.
not English.
Okay.
So that's why. So okay, I'm happy, I want to learn. I'm not here to
Yeah. Yeah.
teach
Yeah.
anything, to learn only.
No.
That's
No.
why I
No.
come,
No.
brother. I like
Okay.
my wall family, because this is the global our family. We are respect and love everybody.
Okay.
And we want to try
Yeah.
increase and growth up the our family members and
Yeah.
our leaders, like this. So there is our brother, big brother,
Okay.
Nader bhai. Just you ask him hi, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Thank you.
Yes, Ishrak, thank you for your presentation. Okay, you can continue. We are waiting, listening to
Uh,
you. Yeah.
yeah, thank you, great dynamic leader. Yes, I'm
Mm-hmm.
really appreciated
Mm-hmm.
to watch your
Okay.
nice voice. I am involved
Mm-hmm.
with the TBC platform since April 2016.
Yeah.
I am retired Air Force officer.
Yeah.
After retire, I'm involved with this
Mm-hmm.
platform. So I'm heard from
Mm-hmm.
Ishraq that your live program this 7
Mm.
p.m. our local time. I'm very much happy. I'm waiting when
Yeah.
you come. I'm very much excited. Yes, thank you,
Okay. Okay.
sir. Thank you, thank you. Next
Thank you.
time we will
Okay.
get together. We are TBC
Okay.
family around the world. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
we are
Okay. You're
each other,
welcome.
each and everybody, we are help each other, we are help each other, we are
Yeah.
learn each other.
We help each other and we grow. We need to help each
Yeah,
other
right.
and we grow. That is it. Okay. I thank you very much, Ishrak. much to my live broadcast, and it's really a great privilege for me to really have people listening to me. TBC is all about getting the information and duplicating it down to the others. If you keep on coming to my live broadcast, everything that I have, I will dish it out to you. I will not hid anything from you. We are not cash flowing because we have not understood the system. That is my cry. I always tell people that is you, the community. The question is not what are you doing, to who are you asking your questions. You should ask your questions to yourself. Look at the people that are cash flowing in TBC and ask yourself, why are they cash flowing and why I'm not cash flowing? So ask your questions, empower yourself. When you empower yourself, you duplicate the system sooner or later. There is one big problem with us. We want to quickly cash flow as we just enter one just to quickly make money. Take it calm. Take it calm. Follow the steps one by one after the other. Put first layer, second layer, third layer as you're going up. Sooner or later, before you realize, all the layer that you have placed will lead you forward into abundance cash flow. Always have an abundance mentality. You will meet hurdles, you will meet difficulties, but do not let your difficulties dictate the way for you. Stand on the principles of the community. The community is an abundant based community. So you are in the area of abundance by excellence. So stick on it. The money in your bank account is money, but you have the key to unlock it into physical money and you start using, and which is what is cash flow. How can you cash flow? You need to follow the system. You need to ask yourself questions. You need to look at the leaders that are cash flowing and say, what are they doing that I'm not doing? And then get to them, ask them, they tell you what they're doing, and you practice what they're doing. Sooner or later, you're going to be cash flowing. So, Ishraq, that is what I needed to present to you. Now, I will ask you to go home with these three questions, and these three questions will not only work only in TBC, it will work in all the areas of your life. Whatever the domain you are, whatever the area in which you want improvement, ask yourself these three questions. The first question is this: how would you like it? How would you like TBC to be? How would you, when you want to talk TBC to somebody, what do you really feel TBC is? What is TBC to you? If you really understand what TBC is for you, you will talk it to another person with a lot of passion, with a lot of ecstasy. And when you present something to somebody with a lot of passion and ecstasy, he will just sooner or later fit in. Now, the second question is, how would you respond to it? How would you respond to TBC? You're seeing TBC, as the other leader said it, I rather said it, TBC has gone through a lot of trouble. There was a certain time TBC was discounted. The admin said he was not even believing in TBC. But because of the mindset that we have from the
Right.
start, we continue, and the TBC platform has gotten a new blockchain. The hat has been inserted. Everything is moving now smoothly. It does not mean that difficulties are not going to come. How would you respond to it? How would you respond to difficult questions? How would you respond to things that you do not understand yet? You get in my presentation that word, you need not to understand everything. Even people in TBC, they have not understood all. They have just asked themselves, what are the others doing that is functionally? They just duplicate what the others are doing, and they are functional. So that is what you should do. And the third, the last question that will ask you to ask yourself is, how would it make you feel? How are you feeling being in a community like this? We are one distant kilometer apart from each other, but we have one and the same vision. Meaning that what, once in TBC, you have the same vision of those you will move alike. They say bird or both the same feather flock together. So you cannot be in TBC, you have the same mentality that all TBCians have, and you do not cash flow. It is unacceptable. It cannot work like that. You will cash flow once you follow the system the way everybody that is cash flowing is following. You are bound to cash flow. So these are the three questions you need to ask yourself in every area of your life, not only in TBC. If you want to move the reality of that area to an upper level, and make a summary of them. How would you like it be? How would you respond to it? And how would you make it feel? So that is the summary of what I want to present to you today, and to present to the TBC economy at large, and to let people know that what we are on a process. It's not because somebody has already made tens of millions in TBC that you cannot make money. As you enter and you believe in you, and you are acting according to the realities of the system, you are the one to determine the level of cash flow you will make in TBC. Nobody will determine for you. So you are the one to make it. So you are your market. You are your TBC. So that is the reality that you need to make for Ishak. I hope on those presentation, or the summary of the presentation, you catch it very well. I will ask this other question. Since you're new, a little bit new in TBC, what is the cash flow that you have made in TBC now? Since the up to now, what cash flow have you made? I'm asking you the question. Are you not getting me? Yes. What amount of cash flow have you made up to now? Ah?
Your picture is like hang, bro. Your picture is like hang. Okay. I think you ask me what the
Yeah.
cash flow. Yeah, cash flow. We are joined like this. I think you ask me like this, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That is
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what I've asked you.
Yeah, we are here jointly, partnership like this. We are making a cash flow system. We are joined the cash flow system. My upline is my leader like this. I pay him $100, and he make for me like a wallet, and they are teach me, they are teach us, do like this, and make 5% reliable and trust us, five people to areas, and do like this. Actually, we are totally not clear understand this concept, this theme, and because this is we have not get our language like this. So but we know how to work here, and we are work here hardly, and we are honestly work here. Then we have lot of people, we have lot of members. There is we are work some small team now we are joined is cash flow. And one thing, this mind setup. Firstly, we want to mind setup. If I not understand what is the mission, this TBC, and this TBC rules and regulation, we don't understand. If I not mind setup, if I not understand, so I cannot understand any people like this, bro. There is
Okay. Thank you.
our brother Nader Bhai. He say something,
Yeah.
please. Nader Bhai. Oh yeah,
Okay.
one thing. There is our one bro Saidur Rahman in
Yeah.
Bangladesh. There is one brother
Okay,
Saidur Rahman in
Saidu.
Bangladesh. Join with
Yeah,
you.
yeah. See,
Yeah,
you're welcome.
yeah.
Okay, lead another. Yes. How have you been cash flowing in TVC? Can you share your experience with us?
Hmm. Nader Bhai.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Thank
Nader,
you.
আপনাকে
Nada.
কিছু
Yes.
বলছি.
Have you understood me?
Yes, yes. Thank you, leader. Already Ishrak
Yeah.
explained brief
Mm-hmm.
about the cash flow. Accordingly, we are working here. Accordingly, we are making the platform with the cash flow. Great response is coming from the field level. We are excited. So we will be succeed very soon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Now, Saidu, he there? Can he present?
Saidul.
Saidur have computer problem. His PC computer problem. If he talk,
Okay.
he's already jam. Talking jam. It's computer
Okay.
problem.
You heard me. He heard me in
Yeah, yeah.
studio. This is a new studio. The other one, I just built a new studio. That is why the whole of this week I was not doing live broadcast. Can't you see that my images are
Wow,
low?
my brother is coming here. Wow. Ah,
Jules Cavani.
Bonjour, mon cher.
ah,
Bonjour Jules, bienvenue dans notre live broadcast. Malgré qu'on avait
Oh,
même
merci,
déjà
mon
entamé
cher.
beaucoup de choses jusqu'à on était presque à la fin, mais présentez-vous. Et on était en train de discuter sur you are the market, you are the one making it in TBC. It's not admin that will make cash flow for you. You are asking, you need to ask them to yourself. Donc, tu es le marché dans TBC. C'est toi qui détermines ton niveau dans TBC. Ce n'est pas à poser les questions à l'administrateur, mais c'est à toi de te poser les questions. Pourquoi tu ne cash flow pas? Pourquoi tu ne fais pas autant de cash flow? Il faut copier les exemples de ceux qui réussissent déjà dans TBC et autant.
Ouais,
Qu'est-ce qu'ils font que je ne fais pas? Donc, c'est tout un ensemble de quoi? Il faut te donner d'auto-réassurance et se auto-motiver et te donner la possibilité de répondre à tes questions. Parce que TBC est une opportunité en or fait pour nous tous de la communauté avis selon cette présentation. Présentation que j'ai donnée aujourd'hui, You are your market. You are your market. Ok, on t'écoute, leader Jules.
oui. Merci déjà de me passer la parole. Je voudrais que vous sachiez que ma voix a beaucoup changé. Je suis malade. J'ai la grippe, mais ça ne peut pas m'arrêter. Je continue à travailler pour TBC.
Ouais, ouais.
Et comme tu peux le constater, je ne suis pas à la maison. Mais j'ai dit
Oui,
non, il faut quand
oui.
même que je rentre dans le live, même si c'est pour 2 minutes. Alors,
Voilà.
euh, ce que je dis souvent aux gens, c'est le plus important dans la vie, c'est de réussir. Il faut essayer autant que possible. Même si tu chutes, il faut toujours te relever. Ne reste pas couché et puis tu regardes là où tu as glissé pour tomber. Le plus important, c'est de se
Ah
lever.
ouais.
Ça veut dire quoi? Quand on est
Ouais,
dans
ouais.
TBC, on n'a pas encore les atouts pour pouvoir parler de TBC à quelqu'un pour vendre. Ça veut dire qu'on a besoin d'un coach. Alors, pour mieux vendre, pour mieux faire le
Merci.
cash flow, comme tu disais tantôt, il faut donc aller vers ces personnes qui ont déjà la capacité de parler de leurs produits avec aisance afin qu'ils puissent, n'est-ce pas, te donner une formation dont tu en bénéficieras pour que demain, tu puisses remonter la relève. Et ainsi de suite, tu vas aussi former des leaders autour de toi. Le plus important, c'est que nous
Wow.
soyons leaders et que nous formons des leaders et non les suiveurs.
Merci.
J'encourage vraiment l'établissement Bidias Metal parce que c'est un de mes downlines. Il m'a saisi
Mhm.
la semaine dernière. On est allé rencontrer 2 de ses clients. On a échangé. Ils ont crédité. Ils bénéficient de 50%. Bien, c'est
Wow.
autant de choses qu'il faut faire pour pouvoir avancer dans cette communauté. Il faut se laisser former. Il faut s'informer sur le site. Il faut suivre, n'est-ce pas, les instructions de notre cher et tendre administrateur. Donc, Monsieur Mofo, je pense
Ouais,
que c'est ça,
ouais.
là, ma part de contribution pour
Merci,
comment faire
merci,
pour
merci,
faire autant
merci,
de cash.
merci beaucoup parce que en difficulté, mais vous avez dit quelque chose de tellement superbe. Il faut passer les leaders et il faut chercher les coachs et on partage 50%, 50%. Et voilà la communauté qui a de l'amour, qui a du partage avec tout le monde. OK, welcome to our broadcast. I've been waiting for you, and we have talked a good number of things. Let's Ishrak present you, and maybe he can translate
yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah. He's our one bro, our one leader is a British guy. He's also come next just now 7 10 p.m. our country Bangladesh 7:30
Mhm.
20 minutes after his broadcast. But he come here because we are come here, and you
Okay.
are my bro, you are my brother, and you are my friend. Uh, they are no. That's why they are all come here. No
Okay.
problem.
Okay.
TV, I want to say something British. British want to say some our language. If you don't have problem, he say something is Bengali. There is a problem or not?
Mm. No problem.
Oppo?
He has just leave us.
Oh, he also already because maybe his network problem because our Bangladesh's network so
Okay.
many problem trouble and
Okay.
this is my prayer time again coming my prayer time but my prayer time is now past. and but I'm still with you because this is the one kinds of prayer. Each other love, each other
Mm-hmm.
respect. This is prayer. Hmm. So
Mm-hmm.
Pritish is coming. Say Pritish. Pritish, say something is Bengali language. Any problem, Mopo? Mopo?
No, no,
Mopo?
no, no problem. I'm waiting on British. Yeah, there is no problem.
If Pritish says
Yeah,
something is Bengali, no problem. Okay, Pritish.
there's no
ভাই আপনি
problem.
কিছু
No
বল, আপনি
problem.
কিছু বলেন, আপনি
Give the
কিছু বলেন যেটা
opportunity
আমাদের
to everybody
আমাদের
is out. No,
আমাদের
no
Thank
গ্লোবাল
you,
problem. No
ফ্যামিলি।
Nambi.
problem.
ওকে,
Yeah, anything.
থ্যাংক ইউ ব্রাদার পাউল। আহ, তো
মোফো।
আসলে জি, আহ, ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে আমাদের ব্রডকাস্টিং এ জয়েন করার জন্য। তো আসলে আমরা এইখানে যারা আছে, সত্যিকার অর্থে আমরা সবাই টিবিসি কে ভালোবাসি, বিদায় আমরা একজন আর একজনের ব্রডকাস্টিং এ জয়েন করি। দেখেন আজকে আমরা আহ, তারা অন্য ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজে কথা বলতেছে, বা আমি তাদের এইখানে আমি কিন্তু আলাদা, আমার ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজটা আলাদা, তারপর কিন্তু আমি এখানে জয়েন করার চেষ্টা করছি। তো আসলে একটা মাত্রই উদ্দেশ্য, আমাদের একটাই লক্ষ্য, আমাদের সকলের একটাই লক্ষ্য যে আমরা টিবিসি কে একটা ভালো পর্যায়ে নিয়ে যাব, বা আম, আমাদের দেশের বা পুরো পৃথিবীর মানুষকে আমরা একটা পর্যায়ে নিয়ে আসব। তো তো আসলে আমার একটু পরে আমার ব্রডকাস্টিং। তো যাই হোক, আমি সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ জানাবো।
ওকে, ওকে,
প্লাস আমি মিস্টার পাউলকে ধন্যবাদ জানাবো যে সে আমাকে এই ইনভাইট করছে। তো অবশ্যই সকলকে ধন্যবাদ। অবশ্যই
ওকে,
আপনারা
ওকে।
সবাই আমার ব্রডকাস্ট নিয়ে থাকবেন। প্লিজ,
হোস্টিং
থ্যাংক ইউ।
করতেছে মোফো, হোস্টিং করতেছে মোফো, ব্রাদার মোফো, মোফোর
সরি,
লিংক
তো
এটা।
সরি, তো ধন্যবাদ মোফো ব্রাদার।
থ্যাংক ইউ মোফো ব্রাদার।
আমাকে
Yeah, yeah.
ওকে,
Okay.
Join.
British,
ওকে।
can you give us what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are
yeah.
saying?
He say why we are here because our global family. This is the TVC community is our global family. We are each other help. That's why we are each other respect and love. That's why we are come here. There is no
Okay.
anything, and how we are quickly growth our family be high to high level, high to high. That's we are working hard.
Mhm.
We are want to working hard, and we are working the uh, really want to work in our heart. This like hard. He says something is like this, and we are each other like family, like brother. That's why we are
Okay.
joined here, and he
Okay.
invite you all. Uh, 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes after his broadcast. If you have time, you can join. Okay, bro?
Okay.
Okay.
From
Okay.
now.
Now
Yeah.
15
15
minutes.
minutes.
Yes.
Okay, Pritish bhai, আপনি বেরোয় যান,
That is
আপনি
good.
বেরোয় যান।
জি,
Okay,
Okay.
everybody
ধন্যবাদ।
We shall
okay?
join him. We shall join to support him in his live broadcast.
I send my
Okay.
my group there is I put this hangout link. Okay, brother.
No.
Me also I want to leave because my prayer time is past. Uh, that's why
Oh, yeah.
today I bye bye.
No, there's no
Everyone,
problem. There is no
okay.
problem. I even have another live broadcast this evening at 10 p.m. Central African time, but it's for the Francophone. I think I will manage that after finishing with 7 p.m. Francophone Central African time. He has a live broadcast. Whatever the live broadcast you people have, paste the
अरे
link in the group. We shall take the link from there
Okay,
and we'll
okay,
join you
okay.
people.
Just my mind. I know
Okay, it
your
has been
time
a
and my
pleasure.
5 hours. 5 hours difference. Your time and my time. You are fast.
Okay, 5 hours
Yeah,
difference. Okay, no problem.
yeah.
Oui, Jules, tu veux dire
Because
quelque
now,
chose?
Oui,
my here is time is 7:15.
Okay, we are at 2:15 here, so we had 5 hours on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Ok, thank you.
Oui,
Bye bye.
Jules, tu veux dire quelque chose? Bye bye,
Oui,
bye bye, Shrek, bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Mbo.
Thank you.
Bye.
bye
Thank
bye, bye.
Ok, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, yeah.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Oui.
Mofo, tout à
Ok,
l'heure, on a live, non? À
Vida,
19h.
ok, à 19h. Ok, ok.
Oui, à 19h.
Gars, je remercie tout le monde d'être dans mon live broadcast. Je vais faire
Non,
une en français à 22h, c'est même, et on se voit le soir à 19h avant. On se retrouve même le send button. Je vais voir le send button tout à l'heure.
moi également.
On reste
D'accord.
ensemble. Merci beaucoup. Ok.
Ok, bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Peace.
Thank you.